Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to Prof K's show. Today, I'm going to talk to you about the 6 elements of success. Not 1, not 2, not 10, but 6 elements of success. What are the 6 elements of success? The first is thinking clearly. The second, planning strategically. Third, working passionately. Fourth, networking effectively. Fifth, praying devotedly. And 6, adapting consistently. I will walk through with you these various elements of success, and I assure you, if you put into practice these various elements of success, you will be successful in your lives. Now, before I share with you this first element of success, I would encourage you to read books about thinking. There is a book by Daniel Kahneman who talks about thinking fast and slow. And in the book, the author shares with us how our thoughts or our minds are able to think very quickly, and also we are designed to think very carefully and slowly. One of the issues that we have today is that we are always thinking quickly, that we become harsh and rash and brazen in our actions. The author encourages us to slow down with our thoughts. The second book is by Matthew Syed, entitled Black Box Thinking: The Surprising Truth About Success. Again, it's a wonderful book that tells us about the importance of thinking clearly. By thinking clearly, we are able to move very effectively in achieving what we set out to do in our lives. And this is why the great scholar of Islam by the name Al-Bukhari emphasized al-ilmu qabla qawl wal-amal, that knowledge or thinking precedes speech and action. As Muslims, we are encouraged to think clearly, to think carefully, to always give a lot of importance to thinking before we say anything or do anything. For the one who thinks very clearly will speak very clearly and will do things that bring clarity to their lives. But there is another dimension of the mind that we Muslims believe that are not found in many other traditions around us, which is that as Muslims, we are taught through the hadith of Rasulullah SAW that we do not only think with our brain, we also think with our hearts. Now, you see people around you, when they think only with their heads without their hearts, what happens from this is that they do not concern themselves with the people around them. They're not concerned with what would happen to their society. The reverse holds true. You know of people who only think with their heart, and because of that, they are always very emotional. When something hits them, they think that the whole world is going to fall apart. Young people are faced with this problem right now. Either they only think with their heads, hence they're not concerned with the people around them, or they are only thinking with their heart, hence when something happens, they take the drastic action of sometimes bringing destruction to themselves. In Islam, we think with our minds and with our hearts, and this connection between the mind and the heart is the very element that makes us able to think very clearly.